Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad to be back. My name is Jay and we are back in full force with a weekend reset. This was on Sunday afternoon. I just wanted to clean up until I didn't want to clean up anymore. So we got the whole downstairs done and I'm glad to be recording again. I'm glad to be cleaning my house because honestly, when I don't record these videos, I don't clean my house, which is really unfortunate. So there is much for you to enjoy as for me to be productive and enjoy a clean house. And I did start my new purse channel, so I've been uploading over there and that's been really fun, but we'll chat a little bit about that and a little bit about other stuff. So I hope you enjoy the video and let's get started. Well, I guess we'll start to catch up. If you're new here, my name is Jay. I live in Maryland and I make cleaning videos over on this channel very casually, nothing serious or crazy, just me putting up the camera, recording, cleaning my house, just to give somebody else some company, the same company that I seek when I was watching cleaning videos. And like I said, to keep my house clean because I really struggle with that. It's a lot of house for me to be cleaning as much as it needs to be cleaned. And it is an older home and I am so grateful to have it, especially in the times we're living in now. I know it's not possible for a lot of people to be able to buy their own home, right? So I'm very grateful, but I do just struggle to keep up sometimes, and I really like making these videos. They do take a while and they are not the easiest, but I just treat it like a hobby and record and then put it up. And I love interacting with you guys in the comments. So if you have anything you want to talk about or just let me know anything, let me know how you're doing. I would really appreciate a comment. And of course, always a like is appreciated if you do like the video, and I hope that you do. In this video, this was actually just filmed a few days ago. I think I said it was Sunday, but it was actually Saturday. The weekend before I'm going to post this, crossing my fingers. So this was the last weekend of February and we had our first unseasonably warm day, our fake spring. It was about 70 degrees and it was too hot for me. I know a lot of people are sick of the snow and sick of the cold, but it's really not that bad, and I am not ready for the heat. I'm not ready for the swampy, disgusting heat. And last year here in Maryland, we had an extremely rainy spring. So I didn't even get to enjoy spring. I wanted to go camping and ride my bike and do all these things, and it rained 80% of the time. It rained so much, and then it rained for months, and then it was hot. Too hot to do anything, and I do not do well in the heat. I get heat exhaustion really easily. I feel like if you've ever had heat exhaustion or a heat stroke, it kind of ruins your body, so it always comes back quicker next time. So I tend to get really sick in the heat, even when I'm hydrated. So anyway, it was 70 degrees on this day, so I had the patio doors open and I was trying to air the house out, and it was really nice just having no heat on and the house just be at a normal temperature. I do look forward to that, but the heat, no. I'm not ready. And I guess good for me because it is snowing. I'm recording this voiceover on the evening of March 2nd, and it was snowing when I got off work. So I didn't expect that, but it doesn't look like it'll stick. So unfortunately, work will not be canceled. We will not be getting a snow day. So yeah, it's currently back to snowing. And then in a few days, it's going to be even hotter and then cold again. So I'm sure everybody will start to get sick and it'll be a whole thing. But I don't know. I'm not ready for the heat. Are you guys ready? I am not ready. I've also been thinking about how to get my house ready for spring. My crabgrass is back. Once the snow melted, we had a pretty bad storm a couple weeks ago. Our lawns are uncovered and my crabgrass is bright green. So when I went to work today, I saw the local landscaping company. They must have a monopoly in my city and the surrounding cities because I always see the same company. I'm sure they're too expensive for me, but I saw them out there and they were starting to work on the grass and replacing the mulch and stuff, and I'm just not ready for that either. I did a little bit of research because this crabgrass has got to go. I don't want it to take over my lawn, and I do want to have a nice house. You know, I don't want to live in like the ugly house on the street, and I don't, but I want it to look nicer. So I need to do my research and get some really good chemicals and try to treat the lawn I did a pre-emergent before before winter. At the end of fall, I did a pre-emergent. I don't think that did anything. And I'm going to do one soon. I'll have to look up when the soil temperature is going to be above 55 degrees for 3 days. I think that's the standard. It's just the whole thing. But I want my lawn to look nice. I want this to be the year of the outdoor space. I'm speaking it into the universe. This will be my year of the outdoor space. I'm going to get my front lawn looking good. I'm going to get grass filled into all the bald patches. I'm going to get that crabgrass. I have it just looks different from the rest of the grass, and I know it's crabgrass. So it's a patch on the front, very noticeable. I'm going to get that figured out. I'm going to get it eradicated. We're going to kill it. I'm going to finish filling in my flower bush in the front so I have hostas and perennials and it's all full. We'll see what comes back this year and then we'll fill the rest in. And I'm going to work on my backyard. I need to pull up all of the ivy. I have, unfortunately, a big patch of ivy in the backyard. I'm going to pull that up. I'm going to work on my shed. We're going to do it. We're going to do it this year. It's unfortunately we have to go into summer, but I'm going to do my best to work hard all spring so I can enjoy my outdoor spaces in the summer. Right here, I'm just cleaning where the patio door opens. It gets so nasty in there, and I feel like you're supposed to do this a lot, but I do it maybe once a quarter, so once every 3 months, if I'm being honest. And it was looking really cruddy. I would like to replace these bricks out here. I have a little seating area on this side of my living room that goes outside. So I want to get a hammock to lay outside in the sun under the shady tree on a hammock. Heaven. Sounds like heaven. So I would like to replace these bricks and then put a hammock out there. Just thinking things that I need to get done because the season is fast approaching. Do you guys have any plans for the spring? Are you going to take like a spring vacation with spring break with your kids? Do you hire landscapers? Is it worth it? Because it's expensive. But if you think it's worth it, I'm willing to do what other people have had success with. So let me know. I cleaned the other set of patio doors and unfortunately my camera died, but I did go outside and I blew the leaves off of my wooden deck out here. It's not suspended, so I guess it's technically also a patio. But anyway, I got out my little blower and I blew the leaves off, which I've done many, many times in the fall and early winter, but always leaves. And here we are all cleaned up and yeah. It was really nice. It was just felt so good in here. And now it's time to do this cruddy kitchen. Like I mentioned, I started my purse channel. So it's called Jay and Her Bags. I'll link it below. Absolutely understand if you guys do not care, which is why I didn't just upload videos on this channel. And YouTube hates when you do that anyway, but it's just me yapping about handbags. It's so easy to just sit down. Once you set up the camera and put a light on you, I just sit down and talk and I gather my bags beforehand. I sit down, I talk, and that's it. I can film, edit, and upload a video within 2 hours. 3 hours maybe if YouTube is slow to upload. It's just been really fun, and I'll link it below if you're interested. If you're not, again, no hard feelings. It's literally me talking about purses, just yapping about purses, because that's what I like to buy and sell. That's been my thing recently, selling to buy, and I've been enjoying it. And here, my freezer, the ice maker is broken. I just got this fridge when I moved in. It's been 4 years now. It's just one thing after another. But the ice maker, it's making like clicking noises, and I thought it was the water line. So I pulled the fridge out and I tightened the water line, but apparently I just closed it. So after this, later in the evening, I went to get water and no water was coming out. So I untightened it and the water is working again, but the ice machine, it only made ice once and now it's not making ice. So I'll have to figure that out. But anyway, moving on. I just went in the fridge and did a really quick little declutter. I went to this soul food restaurant earlier this day and I had lunch and it was delicious. And it came with a piece of cornbread, really sweet, moist cornbread. So I finished my food. I put half of it in the fridge for later, excited to eat my dinner later. That's what's in these containers that I'm throwing out. Hint, hint. And I go to eat my cornbread as like a little snack. Why is there mold on the cornbread? White mold on the cornbread. So of course I threw out all the food, because if they just are lax with the food storage of that, like how are they handling the other food? And you know, food poisoning is not consistent or like linear, so I didn't want to chance it. So I just went ahead and threw that food away, and then just continued to tidying up the rest of the kitchen. What else has been going on with me? Work, terrible. My hair in this video, even worse. I don't know why I come on here looking like this. I promise in real life I look better sometimes. Sometimes. But yeah, work, same old same, not good. But hey, I'm employed, I'm paid. I'm grateful for that. My birthday's coming up soon. I'm taking a little trip, just a 5-night trip. So I'll be off. I took the day off on my actual birthday. It's on a Monday. So I'll be in another city just for a few days, somewhere I've never been. And I'm excited just to stay in a hotel. I hate flying, but I actually I miss being on a plane, because it means you're going somewhere. And it's a really short plane trip, which are my favorites. So it's like a 2-hour plane ride, 2.5 hours. So maybe I'll talk more about it as it gets closer, but it's still about 3.5 weeks away. So just somewhere else in the US, very not exciting, but exciting for me. So I guess I can just say it. I'm going to Chicago. Like, I don't know why I'm trying to be incognito. I'm going to Chicago. I've never been. So if you have any recommendations for Chicago, let me know. I just wanted to go somewhere that I've never been, and somewhere relatively close. I love California. I used to go every year, but the plane tickets out there are absolutely outrageous. They're so outrageous, and as things in the US continue to spiral down into just a black hole of war and despair, I'm sure flights will only get more expensive. So just taking a little breather to Chicago. I'm excited to be in a hotel again. I love hotels. I'm excited to eat somewhere different, to shop somewhere different, just to see something different. And I know it'll be cold, but that's okay. So that's what I have to look forward to at the end of the month. I was going to plan a trip to Japan, but honestly, I was thinking it over this weekend because I need to start figuring out where I want to go and how to book hotels and flights and stuff. And I'm really intimidated by planning a solo trip that's 14-hour flight. I'm feeling really intimidated. So I don't think Japan's going to happen this year, unfortunately. And I've kind of given up on dating and stuff. That's a conversation I don't think I'm ready to have with myself, but I've kind of given up. So it'll be me solo tripping it, and I feel like Japan is just too big for me. And it's just too big for me to plan on my own right now. I'm not ready for for that. And I've been solo traveling since I was in my late teens, early 20s, a long time, but I think I'm going to pick somewhere maybe half as long of a flight, so I'm not so far from everything I know in a country where nobody speaks, or their primary language is different and I don't know their language. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm just thinking about the next vacation I can take somewhere kind of far away, further than Chicago, but not Japan. So if you have any plans for this year, give me some ideas. I would love to know. Originally, when I started filming this video, I tried to do a 1 hour clean with me, but I'm so slow, an hour is just not long enough. But I was about an hour and a half in at this point, so just moving like a snail. And I was starting to wind down a little bit, so I didn't end up mopping in here like I wanted to, but we still tidy up the room. And I have that picture propped up that needs to get hung, but I don't want to put more holes in the wall, but I need to put holes in the wall to put the pictures up. So we'll see how long it can sit on the floor. We'll see how many more videos you guys have to see it just sitting there on the floor. And earlier in the day, I went to TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Burlington, just shopping around, which surprisingly I have not done in a while because I've been doing all of my buying and selling online. So I hadn't been out to my stores, and I went crazy. I bought so many purses, just lost my mind, lost it. But I had a really fun time, and I had the money because I'd sold some stuff. So that's the best part when you shop with money that you have to spend. Oftentimes I'm in the predicament where I'm shopping with money I don't have to spend, but recently I've been selling a good amount, so I've had a little bit of spare change. Which could it have gone into the stock market? Sure, but I enjoyed also spending it at TJ Maxx. And then here I put my shovel and stuff up because I didn't expect us to get a lot more snow. So hopefully tonight I don't have to pull it out. I'll probably have to clean off my car and stuff. But I also got my bag of hard-fought ice or salt. There was a salt shortage on the East Coast, of course, so when everybody was snowed in, nobody could buy any salt, so that was great. So I made sure to stock up for the rest of this year and next year, but I'm just always dragging salt and dirt into the house, so mopping the floors is kind of a moot point, but I at least got it vacuumed. I'm not going to vacuum just yet because I keep tracking dirt in and out, but I have some salt. I don't know if it's going to snow again. I think they said there might be another blizzard. I have a can of paint for when my closet organizer finally comes. It is late. And this is a vintage Coach bag I bought on Poshmark. I sprayed it with vinegar because sometimes these bags have mold. So I did 2 rounds of vinegar. And she's quarantining in this box that she came in because she has a bad smell. She smells like old leather. She just smells old and vintage. So I need to take her upstairs and scrub out the suede, use some saddle soap, some leather CPR. I need to clean her up and try to get her back into tip-top shape. But that's it. Like I said, I'm not going to do the floors because I've just been tracking in and out. I'll probably do them tomorrow because it will be Sunday. But yeah, I gotta go find space for my hoard of bags, and that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I know it's not perfect, but this is a realistic Saturday kind of lazy clean, and I hope I see you again soon.